You mentioned they're behind by 0.025. That quarter tenth of a point. Those are the little things that Tom Farden has said he wants to see each gymnast try to find in the routines. That small little improvement.
You heard Sam mention it, as here goes Marquezetta Frazier.
Opens with a Yurchenko will create air on that vault. Nice to see, slightly piked in that laid out position, and the big hop will be a slight deduction as well. So good height, nice flare at the beginning of that full, but unfortunately that pike down caused her to have a huge hop at the end.
Emily Morgan starting off the Utah Bars lineup, Sam.
Yeah, Emily Morgan went up to head coach Tom Farden recently and said, you know what, Tom? I'm one of the most determined athletes you'll ever meet. He started laughing. He said, she's so kind about it, but be careful, because she'll gently poke you in the eye with it. But she's the kind of athlete that walks the walk, and Kathy, you know that's what you need in this first place spot.
Well, exactly. She was determined to be part of that team. Great Britain at the Olympic Games. They won a historic bronze medal. And she is just hitting every single position right on, all the way to the ending. A little hop on that landing, but a nice unique dismount. The front pike with a half twist. The judges are looking for these flight transitions to show big air, big space between the athlete and the bars. And this dismount, unusual. We're going to see a little more of those. They've upgraded the level of difficulty for that front somersault with a half twist.
Frazier had a 9.775 on vault for UCLA to lead off, and now Maddie Anemi coming off of 9.825 last week.
Watch for the shape in the air after the full twist. If they can open up those hips and see the landing first, you have a better shot at finding that stuck landing. Great distance on that vault, though.
Maddie Anemi, just a freshman. Late ad before the preseason, actually walked on to the team, and what a get for UCLA.
Absolutely. Great story. She got into UCLA with her academics and then decided, hey, I'm not done with gymnastics. Reached out to the coach, and here she is.
And Janelle said, yes, please. Come compete with us. Morgan had a 9.875, and here goes McKenna Smith.
Back-to-back flight skills right here. To the toe hand, Maloney up to the high bar, and then transitions right back down to a gorgeous hack salto, legs glued together. Nice job on that half pirouette. You really want to finish in a vertical position. Beautiful final handstand. Let's see if she can get the stick on this double front. Really difficult landing. So blind landing, you have to have that kinesthetic feel. Know exactly where you are in the air to find the landing. Nice shapes in that. Notice how they can accelerate their swing going from one shape to the next. Very dynamic work.
Back over to the vault, 2 9.775s to start for UCLA, and now it is Emily Lee. She is back after missing last season with a ruptured Achilles.
Clean vault in the air, but again, they're giving away tenths of a point on these landings, and they're very large landing hops as well.
So McKenna Smith with a 9.85, Abby Brenner. She's up next, no lower than 9.8 on any event this season for Abby.
This is a short and sweet routine, trying to get all the position, that half turn into a high straddle Jaeger. Really well done on the single bar release move. This one is a double layout. Look for the stretch body position laid out. Gorgeous open hips on that. Just the hop back. This is a single bar release move. You really want to hit that half turn in the handstand. Excellent form on the straddle Jaeger. And right here, look how the legs stay together. They're allowed to land with their legs slightly apart for safety. They could be as wide as your hips, and then bring those heels together for no deduction.
again, 6 athletes will compete. They're dropping a score. The drop score right now is a 9.75 on vault for UCLA. Here's Selena Harris, 7th in the nation.
10-0 start value. Good height, good distance. You really want to see them convert that speed into the table, into this block. Look at that, 5 feet above the table. Look for tight body, straight in the laid out.
That was big because UCLA looking to get a score over 9-8. They don't have one yet tonight. Abby Brenner with a 9.85, a season high for her. Miley O'Keefe now.
This is punctuated with superb form, very straight legs, nicely pointed toes. Beautiful half pirouette on the low bar. That's exactly the way that skill should be performed. Watch this dismount, it's Arabian double, blind landing, and she is uncanny with her ability to stick that dismount. As I mentioned before, it's not an easy one to know where you are in the air. And not only does she stick the landing, she is sky high above the bar. Beautiful angle to see the shapes that she hits in all of the skills. And check this out, she is above the high bar for the entirety of that dismount.
She got her first bars title of the season last week. Watch out. Could have a repeat. Selena Harris on the vault with a 9.875, and Jordan Childs coming up next.
So this is a double twisting Yurchenko. We've seen a full. We have seen a 1.5. This is 2 twists. Such speed down the runway. Converts it to high and gets the stick. What a vault. The combination of the difficulty, the height, the distance, and the landing. Great block off the table. Look at the height. 4.5, almost 5 feet above the table, but 2 twists, just a slight crossing of those legs. Of course, we're seeing it in slow motion. I love the block, the height. She finishes the 2 twists above the level of the table. Well done.
Beautiful. A season high for Miley O'Keefe, a 9.95, and here's Crystal Issa.
Big single bar release move, that's called a ray. Realty handstand right on top of the bar. Watch this straight body cast to handstand. Most gymnasts straddle up. And the full pirouette, difficult combination. Gets the stuck landing. What a rotation for Utah on bars. Beautiful job with that straight body cast right on top of the bar, and a straight line you could draw from the hands through the shoulders, hips, and toes, and then finishes it. No movement of the feet.
Kathy back on the vault. Jordan Childs with a new career high, a 9.975, and now Clara Wren, the anchor.
And she's going to perform a front pike with a half twist, so there will be no round off onto the board. This is a traditional entry vault. 10-0 start value. Needs speed and speed. Down a lot just to get it around to her feet. But good for her for going for that additional difficulty, adding the half twist. Notice she landed on that line. These are new this year, those boundaries. That gives the judges an idea of where the athlete should land. Ideally, they should land right between, right in the middle of the mat. And the judges can use that as a guideline to deduct for being offline.
Grace McCallum, the anchor. She's following back-to-back 9.95s.
This is a beauty of a routine. She combines effortless swing, fantastic technique on all of these transition skills. A third release right here, Van Leeuwen. right up to the handstand. Looking for the stick here. Oh, just a little scoop back. So I'm really impressed with the details that Utah showed in this rotation, hitting those handstand positions right on top of the bar. Legs perfectly straight, nice toe point. Very difficult transition, adding that half twist back up to the high bar. Legs together on that full twisting double back, just couldn't quite get the stick.
Well, Utah head coach Tom Farden is standing by with Sam.
Thanks, Courtney. Tom, you told me that you almost always see teams dip after the third week of competition. It doesn't look like your team's dipping tonight. Why do you think that is?
You know, it's UCLA and the Utah rivalry is like none other in college gymnastics, and our team's up for this meet. They're excited, and we really like their flow of confidence.
We got some big scores on bars here tonight, but what are you looking for the rest of the competition?
The rest of the competition, just looking for what we see in practice, which is a lot of times just sheer brilliance. Thank you.
Thanks, Tom.
All right, go Utes.
Grace McCallum getting a 9.95, so Utah ends its bars with 3 straight 9.95s.